Well, good evening to all pro wrestling fans of all shapes and sizes from all around the world. Welcome to another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. So, for this episode, I'm going to talk about a couple of things. Going to talk a little bit about Sakura Hirota, who has made quite an interesting decision. I'll get into that. Talk a little bit more about WWE releases. Gonna talk about the next, or this year's, Pro Wrestling Noah's Wrestle Magic 2025 show, which has been confirmed. I'll talk a little bit about that. The wrestlers for the TJPW Texas tour have been finalized as far as talent from TJPW that will be making the trip. So I'll go over that list, and I will finish off by doing my preview of New Japan Pro Wrestling's Dominion, since the card for that has been finalized. So got quite a good bit to talk about. So first off, Sakura Hirota. Most of y'all know her, the comedy wrestler that's part of Pro Wrestling Wave. So, very interesting. So, she has made the decision to leave Pro Wrestling Wave and apparently will go on a campaign to run for the House of Counselors during the summer. Apparently, it was announced at a press conference recently. I believe earlier today. So, interesting. And of course, just recently, she competed at the recent Wave show, and just recently competed at the Natsupoi Saori Ano 10th anniversary show. But yeah. So, with that being said, I guess it's safe to say she is pretty much dropping out of the Catch the Wave tournament. Because remember, she was in the Catch the Wave tournament. She was in the Venus block. So, yeah. Surprising. But yeah, I think it's safe to say she's dropping out of the Catch the Wave tournament. I mean, it's kind of a bummer. It's pretty abrupt. But, I mean, if this is what she wants to do, then hopefully it goes well. I don't really know much about what the House of Counselors is. I'm guessing I don't know if it's part of the Japanese government. I don't know. But interesting. Very interesting decision on her part, but hey, hope it goes well. And I don't think this is necessarily a retirement from in the ring for her. I think this is just, a path she decided to pursue. So, I mean, it's all good. I'm happy for her. Main thing, I just hope it goes well. I hope it goes well. But, we'll see what happens. Okay. TJPW. So, it has been confirmed and finalized. The 14 TJPW stars that will be making the trip. Remember, they have 3 shows in July in Texas, 2 in Houston, 1 in Dallas. So, let's take a look at the 14 confirmed TJPW stars that will be making the Texas tour. And here they are. So, starting from the left side to the right, we got Princess of Princess Champion, the Popping Sugar Rabbit, Mizuki. We have the cutest in the world, Maki Ito. We have the International Princess Champion, Suzume. We have Yuki Arai. We have Mocha Miyamoto. We have the Casual Beauty, Yuki Kamifuku. We have Aris Endo. And then going over to the right side, we have the Pink Striker, Miyu Yamashita. We have the Big Kaiju and current MLW Women's Featherweight Champion, Shoko Nakajima. We have, and also one half of the Princess Tag Team Champions. We have the other half of the Princess Tag Team Champions, Hyper Misao. We have Raku. We have Miyu Watanabe. We have Pam Harajuku. And Shino Suzuki. So, hey, we got 3 of the Up girls making this trip. That's what's up. But yeah, those are your 14 TJPW stars taking the trip. Good lineup. I think it's a good lineup. Some on there, nothing really shocking. I mean, Miyu Yamashita, Maki Ito, those were kind of obvious. Shoko Nakajima as well. Mizuki, good to see her making the trip. So at least we know all the TJPW champions will be making the trip. So Mizuki, Suzume, and Kyoraku Kyome of Hyper Misao and Shoko Nakajima. So we got all our TJ champs. Good to see Mocha Miyamoto on the trip. I was really, really hoping she would have been on the Vegas trip because she's still one that I would really, really love to meet. Good to see Pam Harajuku on this trip. Unfortunately, she was originally booked for the Vegas trip, but was not able to make it due to visa issues. So, sounds like she's good to go for the Texas trip, so that's good. Yuki Arai, more appearances in the U.S. Of course, she had her U.S. debut in Vegas, which was really cool. Got to meet Yuki Arai. I'm a little surprised no Wakana Uehara this time around, so that's kind of a bummer. She's become quite a fan favorite. No Rika Tatsumi this time around either. Another that I felt like was a fan favorite. Shout out to Furious. Sorry, bro, that she's not making the trip. I know he said he's going to the Dallas show. I know Rika's one of his favorites. But still, you got a good lineup here. You got a really good lineup. So, but yeah, the 2 shows for Houston will be Thursday, July 10th and Friday, July 11th. Both with the same start times of 6:30 at Franklin Street in Houston, Texas. And then apparently the venue's called Post or the Post or something like that. And then you have the one show in Dallas, which will be Sunday, July 13th. And will be at the OC. But yeah, so 2 shows in Houston and 1 in Dallas. But like I said, good lineup. And they are also going to be announcing international talent as well that will be taking part in this show. Which, just like the Vegas show, I mean, they did the same thing. So, definitely looking forward to checking this out. I would love to have made the trip, but I'll be going to Texas a little earlier for the Spark Ignite Texas show. So I'm going to miss this tour, but it's all good. Hopefully they'll stream it. I'm sure they will stream it. Maybe on Triller TV or something like that. So I definitely want to catch it. Catch, maybe the archive or catch it live. But like I said, overall, good lineup. Good lineup for this Texas tour. And it's just really cool to see TJPW really continuing strong with, doing the U.S. tours. So, hopefully, maybe they'll start doing these seasonally. Because it doesn't seem like TJPW has an extremely crazy schedule. I mean, I know they tend to do a lot of, house shows and stuff like that. And, they have their big shows, of course. Grand Princess, Summer Sun Princess, Wrestle Princess. They have the three tournaments, the rookie tournament, the tag tournament, and also the Tokyo Princess Cup. So, I don't know. I feel like theirs seems to be pretty manageable, but that's just my honest opinion. But it's just really good to see a lot of the TJPW talent going on these U.S. tours. But yeah. And you got 3 out of the 4 up girls as well, and Miyu Watanabe, Raku, and Shino Suzuki. When I was in Vegas, I got to meet Shino Suzuki for the first time. She was really cool. Same thing with Wakana Uehara and Yuki Arai. Unfortunately, Wakana's not on this trip. But, this is still a good lineup. This is still a really good lineup. Shout out to any and everybody that will be attending these shows, either the show in Dallas, the shows in Houston, or all 3. Shout out to those that are going to all 3. Hope everybody has a blast. I have been to, let's see, I've been to so far 3 Seoul TJPW shows, because I went to, no, 2. I've only been to 2. Yeah, I've only been to 2. 1 in Japan and 1 here in the States in Philly. So technically I've only been to 2 TJPW shows. But, I've been to 2 collab shows as well. But 2 pure TJPW shows. I highly vouch for them. Great promotion. Definitely check them out. But yeah, really cool. Moving on. So, more releases with WWE, or at least one other. So, we know about R-Truth. We know about Carlito. But it was also brought to everyone's attention that Valhalla, a.k.a. Sarah Logan, of course, that's Eric's wife, fortunately was informed that she would be released. So, definitely a bummer to hear. Of course, Sarah Logan, she's had some experience even before WWE. I remember back in ROH, of course, she was formerly known as Crazy Mary Dobson. But, honestly, it's never good to see somebody lose their job. But, I don't know. I was talking to a few people that may be thinking the War Raiders could be next, but I don't know. I mean, these releases, these departures have come out of nowhere. And apparently, wrestlers like The Miz and Gunther removed WWE and unfollowed them from their social medias. Apparently, a lot of people are pretty upset, fans as well as wrestlers, on the release of R-Truth. And I had to go back and look, so yeah, he was released. I thought they had said that his contract ran out, but nah, he was released. So, yeah, a lot of people. I mean, on tonight's Monday Night Raw, throughout the whole show, the fans were chanting, "We want truth, we want truth." So, that tells you something. But, I mean, like I said, I'm hoping these wrestlers can get back on their feet ASAP. So, yeah, you hate to see that happen. You really hate to see that happen. But, yeah, Valhalla was next on the list, unfortunately. But, yeah. But, yeah, thought I would mention that. Okay. Anyway, to finish off a preview of the next big New Japan Pro Wrestling show, Dominion, at Osaka-jo Hall. This will be on Monday, June 16th. Osaka-jo Hall in Osaka, Japan. And got quite a loaded card on here. A handful of title matches as well. So, it's looking pretty great. But yeah, let's go ahead and... Let me get my graphics out. 1 second. Bear with me 1 second. Just want to get my graphics out. Okay. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Alright, let's get started. So, this is going to have one kickoff match. But, we have the Young Lions in action. Tag team action. We got the team of Katsuya Murashima and Shoma Kato taking on the team of Daiki, Nagai, and Masatora Yasuda. I'm going to go with Katsuya Murashima and Shoma Kato. Although, I believe this will be my first time seeing Masatora Yasuda in action. So, I'm very curious to see what he can do. But, yeah, I'm going to go for the Shoma Kato, Katsuya Murashima to pick up the victory. But, you know, it's the Young Lions. It could go either way. So, we shall see. Alright. Let's go to the next match. Now, this ought to be very interesting. Okay. We got ourselves 8-man tag action. More of this showdown between Bullet Club War Dogs and House of Torture. So, representing the War Dogs, we got Taiji Ishimori, Chase Owens, Clark Connors, and Drilla Moloney, taking on House of Torture's SANADA, Narita, Yujiro Takahashi, and a mystery tag partner who, according to Evil, says is going to be the newest member of House of Torture. Interesting. House of Torture getting a new member. Well, I do think that it's interesting because Evil has a match later at that show, but apparently, some way, somehow, the newest member of House of Torture will be revealed and will be participating in this match. So, I'm pretty sure whoever this new member is going to make quite a statement. So, I'm guessing House of Torture is probably going to win this match. But who do I think it could be? I'm guessing it's probably going to be somebody we haven't seen in a while. And one person that I was thinking of, maybe Hanare. I don't know. I know we haven't seen him in forever. But, yeah, I'm not sure who could be this new member. But we'll find out at Dominion. But I'm going to say House of Torture picks up the victory. Alright. Let's go to our next match. This one should be interesting. Check it out. Got a tag match. Shota Umino will team up with El Phantasmo to take on TMDK's Zack Sabre Jr. and Ryohei Oiwa. Shoot. Part of me could see this going either way. Yeah, part of me could see this going either way. Shoot. And the crazy thing is, I think this is TMDK's only match for this card. Or no. Whoa, wait, yes. No, I was correct. What the heck? TMDK for the win. Zack Sabre Jr., Ryohei Oiwa for the win. But it could go either way. It could go either way. Alright. Let's go to our next match. Let's see. Come on, where you at? Ah, there it is. Alright, next match. Alright. Special singles match as part of Hiroshi Tanahashi, Mr. Ace President's retirement road. The Ace will go one-on-one with Heat Storm Yuya Uemura. This is only their second singles match, which Hiroshi Tanahashi has defeated Yuya Uemura one-on-one. To be honest, I would not be against an upset if Yuya were to pin Hiroshi Tanahashi. I would not be mad. I'm going to play it safe and say Tanahashi wins, but I will be rooting for Yuya Uemura. Because I think it would be cool to see him pull off the upset. But I'm going to play it safe and say Tanahashi wins. But should be really good. Alright. Y'all ready for some title matches? Got a good handful of title matches. So yeah, let's get right into it. First up. Alright, we got the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championships on the line. As the champs, Yo and Master Wato will defend against House of Tortures, Yoshinobu Kanemaru, and Sho. To be honest, considering Sho got the best of Yo during the Best Super Juniors 32 tournament during the block matches, I think Yo gets a little bit of revenge. So I'm going to say Yo and Master Wato retain the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championships. But like I said, interesting tag team with Yo and Master Wato, but seems to be working. So I'm going to say they retain the tag titles, but should be good. Should be a good match. Okay. Now it's time to bump it up a weight class, but same type of championship. All right. The IWGP Tag Team Championships are on the line. With this matchup, the champions, United Empire's Callum Newman and Great Khan, defending against the duo of Taiji and the Stone Pitbull Tomohiro Ishii. Not quite ready to see Callum Newman without a title. I was really happy to see him and Great-O-Khan get these titles, and I think they will continue to hold on to them. So, even though that'll be quite a challenge, you know, the team of Taiji and Tomohiro Ishii, I'm going to say United Empire retains. Yeah, I'm going to say United Empire retains. Although, that one's a possibility that could be the main one that could change hands. But I'll be rooting for United Empire. But it should be a great match. Should be a very awesome match. Alright. Let's go to this next match. This next match should be rather exciting. And I think it's really going to show how far a certain someone has come. Check it out. We have the Never Openweight Championship to be defended. As the champion, the Alpha, Konosuke Takeshita, will defend against Bolton Oleg. Interesting thing about this, these two are even. One apiece against each other. They're even. So, this is a pretty solid idea for a rubber match between these two, title on the line. Takeshita has been on a roll. Whether it's AEW, whether it's New Japan Pro Wrestling, whether it's DDT, Takeshita has been on a roll. I think Bolton Oleg will put up an excellent fight, but I don't think it'll be quite enough. So I'm going with Takeshita to retain the Never Openweight Championship. But I expect it to be a great, hard-hitting match. And I think Bolton Oleg will really surprise us. Alrighty. Okay, let's go to the next match. Here we go. Okay, this ought to be really interesting. That's all I can say. Let's see. We have a dog collar chain death match. Yeah. You heard right. A dog collar chain death match. Between Bullet Club War Dogs leader David Finlay versus House of Torture leader Evil. Interesting thing about this is that Finlay has a 2-0 record over Evil. But I think the streak will get broken, especially considering War Dogs won the Loser Leaves Bullet Club showdown. I think you got to give House of Torture, a bounce back scenario. And I think this is that scenario. So I'm going to say Evil picks up the victory, defeats David Finlay for the first time one-on-one. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how brutal this match gets, being as a dog collar chain death match. So it'll probably be crazy. Really, really crazy. Okay, next up is a match that I think could end up being match of the card, or at least in contention for that. Alright, we have the IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship on the line. As the champion, Yota Tsuji defends against Gabe Kidd. Huge opportunity for Gabe Kidd. And apparently the series record right now is 11-9-2 with Yota Tsuji in the lead. Oh, man. And the crazy thing is, I could see Gabe Kidd dethroning Yota Tsuji. I could. And honestly, it might not be a bad idea, considering I know a lot of people could see Yota Tsuji win the G1 and then earn his shot at the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. This one's tough, because I could actually see this going either way. First off, let me see how many defenses he's had so far. I want to say 4. I want to say he's had 4. And I think this might be number 5. Yeah, I was correct. So, Yota Tsuji's gotten in 4 successful defenses. The interesting thing is, the last time Yota Tsuji and Gabe Kidd fought for this title, it ended in a double KO. So honestly, it's not that much of a surprise that they're running this back now at Dominion. Other folks he's defeated, Jack Perry, Evil, Yuya Uemura was the most recent one at Wrestling Duntaku. This is a tough one. But I think this has potential to be match of the card. This is a really tough one. Oh, man. Honestly, I'm going to say... I'm going to play it safe and say Yota Tsuji retains. Although, I think there's a chance Gabe Kidd could win. But I'm going to play it safe and say Yota Tsuji retains. But I would not be shocked if Gabe Kidd dethroned Yota Tsuji. I would not be shocked. Because I do have a feeling Yota Tsuji might be set up for a future IWGP World Heavyweight Championship run. Because the dude is a beast. Okay. And then, your main event of Dominion 2025 in Osaka-jo Hall. And this has potential to be match of the night, and who knows, maybe even a match of the year candidate. Here we go. A matchup that I'm looking very, very forward to. The IWGP World Heavyweight Championship up for grabs as the champion. My champion, Hiroki Goto, will defend against the Rampage Dragon, Shingo Takagi. Now, don't forget, this is a title that Shingo has held before, so very familiar sight, very familiar opportunity. The series, 3-1 in favor of Shingo. So this is definitely advantage Shingo. But Goto's just been on a roll. since dethroning Zack Sabre Jr. So, I don't know, y'all. This will be hard hitting, back and forth, but I'm going to say Hiroki Goto retains the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. To be honest, I think he needs to still hold it for a good while. Maybe have him lose it after the G1 or something like that. But I definitely think he should hold on to this title a little longer. But that's one heck of a main event. That is one heck of a main event. But that is your card for Dominion at Osaka-jo Hall. Let's see. Also, shout out to Sari, the Sun God. Sariism, Chapter 8, within a matter of hours, sold out. So, another shout out to her. But I'm definitely excited about Dominion. Should be really good. That's pretty much all that I have. Oh yeah, they just confirmed Vert Vixen for Spark Joshi Ignite Texas, which honestly isn't shocking. I mean, she was the one that made the initial announcement that they were coming to Texas at the end of the Vegas show. So, not surprised that she got confirmed. But, already got my ticket. Just waiting a few days and then I'll cash in on some meet and greets. But, hopefully, get some more Joshi talent announced for the show. But, yeah, should be good. Looking forward to it. But, that'll do it for this video. Let me know what y'all's thoughts are. Let me know what you think about the lineup of TJPW stars making the Texas tour trip. How do y'all feel about Sakura Hirota running for House of Counselors and, you know, dropping out of Pro Wrestling Wave to do that? How do y'all feel about the release of Valhalla from WWE? What are y'all's predictions on NJPW Dominion 2025? Let me know your predictions. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell while you're at it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. For another Pro Wrestling Talk, brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the YouTube Tube. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. Hope everybody has a blessed evening and blessed day tomorrow. And I will see y'all in the next video and our live stream. Peace.